Shay think he know everything. Shay think he know everything.
Hello, and welcome to installment 3, episode 3, show 3 of Shay Think He Know Everything. I just love that title. I always love that title for this show. It's just an ode to every person that I think is an asshole for saying that I think I know everything. So that's all. But you know what we do here? We talk about what I do know. We talk about what I'm tired of. And then we give you a word for the cast, a word for the podcast. Okay? Let's go to work. What I do know is with last week or this past week, the big news was Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, taking his job at Colorado, University of Colorado, for leaving Jackson State, the HBCU. And let me just say, there were some people who were just dogging him. Like, how could he do this to them? He should have stayed. He shouldn't have done that to the institution or the students. This, that, and the third. Listen, what I do know is first of all, it's as much as people are talking about it, right? First thing I do know is, quite frankly, it's not really your business, right? I mean, and I know he's a superstar and his business is all in over the news and everything, but the bottom line is what job he takes or don't take really ain't your business. I mean, if I'm just being frank, right? If I'm just, we can talk about it all we want, but at the end of the day, how they say, it's not your business what job he takes. Get out of his business. Right, that's really got nothing to do with you. Okay, so like I would tell somebody, you should probably find your place and stay in it, right? Which definitely ain't his business and what job he takes. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's quietly and first and foremost. That's between him and his family. What job he takes. Okay, so how about you mind your business? That's A. But B, it was a come up, right? We're all in this thing, whether we're at work in a job or working a 9 to 5 or we're doing our thing on social media or what have you. We all want to go to the next level. We all want a promotion. We all want to come up. That was professionally a come up for him, right? I personally don't believe he don't need no money, but that ain't my business neither. However, professionally, coaching wise, that's a come up for him, right? A larger institution, right? A larger program. It's a come up for him on his resume. Okay. That's what you get into those kinds of jobs for, is to get the next best one. Right. And he did that. Okay. Thirdly, what I do know is I had an old boss, one time, an old, supervisor, and I was kind of contemplating, taking a job or staying in the job I was in or taking a promotion to the next level. And mainly because I kind of liked that job. And I felt a little bit of loyalty as well, to that job and that position. And I was talking to my old supervisor, and I'll never forget the words he said to me. He said, Mr. Gilbert, I can understand your position. I can understand why you are kind of tossed about making this decision. I can understand that. But he leaned forward in his chair and he said, you always do what's best for Mr. Gilbert. You always do that. When you're making these kinds of decisions, your best interest comes first. Okay, you always do what's best for Mr. Gilbert. Okay, so what I do know is that maybe Coach Prime was doing what he thought was best for Coach Prime, right? And I said this at the very beginning of this show. What he thinks is best for him is what? Not your business. I mean, if we want to keep it 100, right? And so then I heard people saying, well, this was a movement for HBCUs, right? This is Coach Prime is not a civil rights activist. He's not. That's not what he took the job for. He took the job because he wanted to get into coaching, right? And not only did he get into coaching, he took that program and updated the facilities with his salary. They got 2 conference championships. I mean, he did what he was supposed to do with that program, right? And what I do know is he now has set the benchmark, meaning Jackson State now has the blueprint, right, to conference championships. If they were failing before, it's because they had coaching issues before, right? So Coach Prime gave them the blueprint, set the benchmark for them. So now they know what they need to do. And no, it's not go get a big name coach. It's go get a good coach, right? And what I also do know is we'll see, right? When he gets to Colorado, they get out there and starts working. We'll see what that team does. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is what I'm looking. This is what I'm looking for, right? I'm gonna say this now before we get to the end of next season or the end of a few seasons from now, and God forbid, Coach Prime has a bad run and it doesn't go well for him. What I don't want is all the naysayers to be like, should have stayed where he was at. Should have stayed where he. Listen, man. If you're not willing to stand up and take a new challenge, set your ass down somewhere, right? That's another thing for him. It was a new job, but it was a bigger challenge, okay? And we all know that Prime gonna challenge himself, right? So if you're not willing to step up and challenge your own self, you probably really don't know what it took to make that decision, right? Because that is it's a great challenge to him, and I think he looks forward to the challenge. Okay, but everybody, everybody don't think like that. Everybody can't do that at their jobs. That's why some of y'all happy and satisfied in the jobs you in now, because you don't want anything to challenge you, right? And challenges make you scared, and challenges make you stop, and challenges make you give up, and challenges make you quit, right? But that's not Coach Prime. That's not a bunch of us, right? I tell people when I'm applying for new jobs, I look forward to the challenge. Anytime somebody talking about me and they say, well, I bet you he can't do it. Well, see, now you done gave me the motivation that I needed, right? And so a whole bunch of folks then gave Coach Prime the motivation that he needed to push forward in this after he made this decision. So now I'm sure he probably really wants to do the best job he can, for the students and the institution, but for himself as well. We want to challenge ourselves. If you can't challenge yourself, what you in the game for? You know what I'm saying? Your only competition is yourself. What you in the game for if you're not going to try to beat your own competition? What you in the game for? Right? Hey, that's just what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling y'all, always do what's best for y'all. And that decision may have been hard. And I'm sure that was not an easy decision for him to make, right? But he made it, So, hey, we'll see, right? But what I don't want is people saying he should stay where if he have a bad run at it. No, he took a challenge, right? And what he can say that some others can't is, hey, I tried. It didn't work out how I was supposed to, but I tried, right? Gave it his best shot. But let's see. First off, it ain't your business, right? Second of all, it's to come up for him. It's to come up for his resume, right? Okay. Third of all, it's a challenge. I think he wants to challenge himself to go bigger, go better, right? So, and fourthly, it ain't your business. That's all. Okay. So, moving forward here, let's talk about what I'm tired of. Keeping in that where we were at, and what I do know, staying with that is I want to talk to us, my folks, us, right? First of all, I want you all to take a look at this clip from Shannon Sharp.
But my community, we got to stop feeling that somebody owes you something.
No, I got
He gave you 3 great years. He didn't promise you he was going to be there like Coach Rob for 50 years or Coach W.C. Gordon at Jackson State. Be excited for us. He's one of us.
That's good.
Be excited for him.
See what did you see what he said there? Did you see what he said? I want to talk about the last things he said. He's one of us. Be happy for us, right? Don't worry. Hey, be happy. Why can't, to us now, why can't some of us, right, just be happy for us, right? How come some of us can't just be happy for us in our community, right? That's a come up for Coach. What I'm tired of, right, is, in our community, how come we got to always dog ourselves? It's a whole bunch of us dogging Coach Prime for that decision. Why can't we just be happy for us, right? Just be happy. You know what I'm saying? We our community, black folks, we different. We different, man. We different. We'll be the same ones dogging him and the same ones happy because he failed if he don't do good. Some of us be the same ones excited that he, come on, man. Why is we like that? I'm happy for him. It's a come up. But how come we got to do that to ourselves? I say on my social media all the time, you watch people who don't say things like, good for you, congratulations. You watch them and you stay from around them, okay? Because those kinds of folks, they're not happy in a whole bunch of places, okay? And yes, I'm saying that to anybody who had a naysay about what Coach Prime did. If you dogging him or you're not happy about that or think that was the bad decision, you're not happy somewhere with yourself, period. Because that's got nothing to do with you, right? Learn to be excited, be happy, or say nothing, right? If you're not excited for the person, just say, you know what? I don't have an opinion on that. If you're not happy about it, right? But why us, our community? Jealousy and hate runs rampant in the black community. Rampant. Okay? And for what I can't tell you. For what I don't know. For what I know, runs rampant. Okay? I saw black folks on social media talking stupid about how come Brittany Griner, the whole prisoner swap. It was some folks, some of us, as some of a whole bunch of other folks were, just upset about that. And, listen, man, just be happy that one of us is back home with their family and excited. Granted, I understand that there are other folks who are over there and under some things, but can we be happy about this? Right? Can we be happy about this? Right? Can we be happy about our own coming up? Can we be happy about? I'm telling y'all, that's something I'm tired of. I'm tired of is us. Just the first thing we want to do to us is not be happy, right? And not say congratulations, not just be happy for somebody's come up. You do know that we are overcome by the word of our testimony, right? So we come up by being excited about somebody else's come up. You see what I'm saying? So if I'm excited about somebody else's blessing, that's how I get my blessing, right? If I rejoice for my brother's blessing, that's how I get my blessing. It's being happy for my brother's blessing. Y'all see what I'm saying? Some of us can't be happy for our brother's blessing. Wonder how come we hadn't got our blessing, but that means you got to try to be happy for somebody else. And I mean happy in your heart. Don't just be saying stuff. Gotcha. No, be happy in your heart because somebody came up, and trust me, when your go around comes, somebody gonna be happy for you. I know folks personally that I've gotten a new job or a promotion, and they would do this. Not congratulations, not good for you, not, okay, you better go. And I won't be looking for that. These are folks that I consider not my friend, but somebody I kind of share stuff with. And instead of they was like, just look down or look away or won't even say. I'm like, wow. And even when those folks came up, I was really happy for them. But I was happy because it made me happy to see somebody else happy. Gosh, do y'all feel me? Right? To see somebody else happy, to see somebody else work hard at something and then reach the place that they reach because of their work and they're happy about it, that makes me happy, right? It makes me happy for them because I know what they went through, right? If I've been to college and graduated, if I see folks that have been to college and graduated, I know what they went through to get that. So I'm happy for them because I know what that is, right? If somebody puts in for a promotion or a new job and gets it, I know what that is. So I'm happy for them, right? Because I know what it takes to be applying for jobs and not getting calls or wanting a promotion or feeling you in a dead end at your job and you finally get the promotion you've been looking for. I know what that feels like. That's why I am happy for those folks because I know what that feels like. And when I say I'm tired of it, listen, if you can't say congratulations or I'm happy, don't say nothing. And that's old school. Don't say a thing. We got to get over that quickly, right? It's a whole bunch of us out here starting businesses and coming up on social media and doing big things and graduating from college and, you know what I'm saying, and getting married and getting into relationships and having children and just be happy. Okay, just be happy. Be happy for us. We need more of that. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing. It's the only thing that is just, okay? So remember that. Take that with you. Is that all right? Okay. Let's do a word for today, okay? How about this word, is, I like this word because it's near and dear to me. And I'm doing this word to kind of clear the air, set some things on right. So that word is frugal. Frugal. Look at somebody and say frugal. I know y'all felt that thing when I felt it. Okay, look at somebody and say frugal. Okay, frugal, it's an adjective. The first definition is economical. Economical. The second definition is not wasteful. Economical, not wasteful. Frugal, it is spelled F-R-U-G-A-L. Frugal. Okay? An adjective. It means economical, not wasteful. Okay? Now, I chose this word because a lot of people think, I've been in this same apartment almost 9 years. Okay? I'm sorry, almost 10 years. It was 9 this year. I'm going on 10. Okay? And somebody said, well, now, Shay, I know you make enough money to move. You just being cheap. No. If you look up the definition of cheap, it actually says things like, depreciate and, lowering the value, right? Well, no. I don't want to, it's just me in here, right? This apartment fits me fine. And the rent is at a place where I'm okay. When I moved in here over 9 years ago, the rent is now about $250 more than it was 9 years ago. That's over 9 years. There are some apartments that go up $250 a month year to year. Over 9 years, mine are going over, and that was economical to me, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because in that 9 years, I had lost to 2 jobs, got laid off from 2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? I had to go find, pieces of jobs and part-time jobs to keep afloat. Now, with the rent being what it was, it actually helped me, which is another reason why I stay here, because it's very economical in a time of economic crisis. Is that all right? God forbid I go out here and get an apartment or get a home and the rent or mortgage is $2,000 and then I have an economic crisis. I get laid off. Well, now what I'm going to do to try to get $2,000 a month, right? So this little $650 here, that's just a quick little hustle, hustle. That's just a quick little hustle. Understand me? So when somebody is frugal, it just means they're trying to be economic, right? They're trying to not be wasteful. Okay, they don't like waste. They're trying to make sure they're getting their best bang for their dollar, right? Okay, that's not cheap. Okay, people confuse cheap and frugal all the time. Those two are different. I'm different, man. I'm different. Are y'all with me? Okay, frugal, economical, not wasteful. Is it all right? With that being said,
Man, Shay think he know everything.
thank you for coming. Drink some water. Be good to people. Give somebody a hug. I love you, Mama. I love you, Daddy. Mama, I'm sorry that this one took so long to get to you, so I'm giving you 2, baby. I love you, Mama.